today's video, we're going to be going ahead and ranking every single Game Pass in Spongebob Tower Defense. There is a bunch of Game Passes in the game, and we're going to go ahead and rank every single one of them. So as you can see, here is the tier list we have by right now. These are the ones I would highly recommend you buying. Then with A tier, these ones are also really good, but you don't need them, but they do help out a lot. Then with B tier, C tier, and we have Don't Buy, which are the absolute worst Game Passes, and that's just a complete and utter waste of your Bobux, so do not buy them. We're going to be using a few different factors when we rank these. We are going to be using price as a factor, how useful it is, and will it be useful in the future, or how long is it useful for? Anyway, let's go ahead and start off. And now there is a bunch of different Game Passes to do in this tier list, so this is not an easy video. But the first one I am going to go ahead and start off with is Ultra VIP, and I'm going to put that in buy right now. So if you don't know, you have Ultra VIP, which is, I think it's somewhere at the top, and it's just here. So for Ultra VIP, you get 20% more AFK rewards, which, I mean, if you're playing the game from macroing your AFK, but it's still a bonus there. You get a 15% XP bonus, and you get 30% off summons. So it means the chance you get a secret unit basically goes up by 30%. It's like a million times easier to go ahead and get a secret unit with this, or it's going to help you out a lot. Then that must mean the next one we're going to go ahead and do, probably need to do the normal VIP Game Pass, which, if you're wondering where that goes, it's going to go in Do Not Buy, because why in the world would you buy for relatively, like, there is a Robux difference, but it's only, I think, about like a 500 Robux difference, maybe a 600 one at maximum between these two passes. This one is just a worse version of Ultra VIP. It is basically, in my opinion, the worst Game Pass in the game, although I suppose it is very cheap, so its price is pretty good, but still, for the value of it, Ultra VIP, I would much rather go ahead and go for that one instead. And then we're going to move on to the next Game Pass, and this is where I'm actually really going to have to start thinking, and I'm probably going to end up annoying some people. Then the next Game Pass we're going to go ahead and do is the new 2 times XP. I mean, this Game Pass, honestly, is a really good one to get. It is fairly pricey, and now it'll be very useful if you are trying to go ahead and get prestige up. But there's one downside to this. You're eventually going to reach max prestige. They will probably at some point add more prestiges into the game, but honestly, I don't think it's worth buying right now, purely just because it's kind of capped to it. So you may not even get the main primary use out of it, although you can get some very good rewards from going ahead and prestiging in the game. We can, of course, show you what you get. I think I'm only like prestige 2 or 3, so I won't be getting anything too crazy, but you get chests every single time. I'm pretty sure every time you prestige, the quantity goes up, and then I think the rarity is like every other time you prestige. But you can also get the Sponge Henge unit, which at the moment is a very meta unit to go ahead and have. So that's why we're going to put that there. And to go ahead and match that up there, we're going to put the Season 2 pass. Now, I think this pass is actually a really nice looking pass in the game. You can see all of the contents that are in it just here. So you basically get double. It's actually better than the Season 1 pass, because for all of the items, you get double. I believe in this original Season 1 pass, you just got the exact same. And then, of course, at the end, though, where you can make quite a bit of money, is you can go ahead and get the GG Spongebob there. It is 800 Robux. But I still think this is a really good pass, purely because you get a lot of magic country and a lot of resources in the game you're going to get as well. You get gems, but the main thing is you're getting this unit here, which is not only a good unit, it's worth quite a bit, you have to trade it, and it's definitely recommended to go ahead and do. So now let's go ahead and leave that there, and then we need to go ahead and go on to the next pass. And this is where I'm actually going to have to make sure that I am properly thinking, because some of these are really good, some of these aren't so useful. Golden Spatulas, it's very useful if you're doing raids a lot, but honestly, if you're not doing raids, it has no use. And now, in the future, I really think they could add some cool stuff to raids. At the moment, I wouldn't say don't buy it, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in C tier, purely because it's only useful for raids. Now, I know raids are a decent part of the game, and you can definitely get some cool stuff for them. But if we go over to it, it's only for Captain Magma you're playing raids, and you still, either way, are going to have to play quite a few raids to go and get it. And you'll need a good team to play raids, so it's not really that beginner-friendly. It does have some uses, though, of course. I mean, you get twice the amount, and you can buy other stuff, but honestly, the shiny Wumbo Captain Magma, this is the one you want. Other Captain Magmas, I suppose, use trades. Mythic chests, they're just expensive. Conches, I feel like all the other items are actually quite just expensive. to buy in the past. And honestly, if you do want to grind it for Captain Magma, that is possible just to do by normally playing. But like I said, you need a good team to do that. So it isn't the easiest thing in the world to go ahead and do. Now, we're on to the next one. And I'm pretty sure this is the Secret Hunter Game Pass. Let me go ahead and double check there to make sure I'm saying that right. It's the Secret Hunter Game Pass, which is the one I believe that is. Wait, no, actually maybe the Shiny. That's the Shiny Hunter Game Pass. Okay, Shiny Hunter Game Pass. I knew that 100%. No, okay, for the Shiny Hunter Game Pass then, I'm probably going to go ahead. And it's not too expensive. It is about 500. But the chance of just getting a Shiny, I feel like it isn't too good. I'm still going to leave it in B tier. Because if you just get a shiny unit, there isn't crazy value in it. It's crazy value when it's a shiny Wumbo. So I am going to go ahead and put both of these in B tier. I'm pretty sure this is just the normal Secret Hunter, which I'm pretty sure is just Secret Hunter. Secret Hunter's there. It's a very expensive one to get. But Secret Hunter is different. So I'm gonna leave it, you know what, I'm putting the top of B tier for Secret Hunter. Because secret units are good to get, they are really hard to get normally, and there's no other real way of getting secrets in the game. So I suppose then, actually no, we're going to nudge that up to A tier, and I'm going to put the Ultra Secret Hunter, and I push that's the more expensive one. We're going to put that below, so I'm not sure the exact amount they stack, but they do stack. So if you are a crazy Robux spender in the game, and I do mean crazy, someone that's got maybe just a little bit too much Robux. So that's about 3k, over 3,000 Robux just there. But the chance you're going to secret will go up, and that will be quite useful to get. And now we're going to have the same type of vibe we had for doing the Wumbo Game Pass. And again, this thing is just, in my opinion, but Wumbo units, they are good. But it's the same as the shiny units. You really need both of these Game Passes to go ahead and actually make it valuable to use. So I'm going to put both of them there. And that also means I'm going to put the other Wumbo Game Pass here as well. Value-wise, they're not crazy expensive. I mean, 1,000, that's about 2,500. So I suppose that is decently expensive. But it's, I really feel like you kind of have to have the shiny Game Pass as well, because you want a chance of getting a Wumbo and a shiny to go up, because just getting Wumbo units is nowhere near as good as getting shiny Wumbo units. They will sell for twice as much, and they're about 2,000 times better as well, because both the effects will stack on top. Now we're getting on to some interesting Game Passes to do, and we have Trait Hunter. Honestly, I don't think this is worth a crazy amount, because traits, at the end of the day, if you're trading for units, you're probably going to have already won ones that have a trait on them. I suppose for good units, it will take you some time to roll traits. But if I'm being honest, I don't know if it's the odds aren't 100% or I've just got lucky, but every time I roll traits, it's always been easier than what the odds say to go ahead and get some of my secret formula. I mean, personally, that may just be me, but we can try this King Neptune just here. And so in theory, Secret Hunter should be 1 out of 200. Let's just see if see how many times it takes for us to get something good, and we'll see the percentage of it. Start off 170 of these. Okay, I've already got Pursuit, which is 6%. Which honestly, we've used about 10, so it's slightly rare to get. Let's keep going though, and let's see if we can get something else rare. We've got Pursuit again, so it's already kind of, these odds aren't lining up perfectly. Wealth there, which is 2.5%. So if you see what I mean, I feel like just the odds you're getting something good is always higher. Wealth again, so in theory, we've had like 2.5%. So the chance of you going ahead and getting a good trait, I do feel like it's already pretty good. Like, I mean, I suppose if you are after Secret Formula, you could go for it, and we're just going to leave Pursuit on it. It's just going to keep on switching between it, and I don't really use it too much. Either way, though, we're going to put down Pass all the way in C. I'm putting C tier. I think, honestly, it's only really useful for, like, super high-end players in the game, so I am going to go and just leave it in, I'm leaving the bottom of C tier. I know it may have been against what some people would have thought to go and put that in, but I feel like that's where we are going to have to leave that. And now that just leaves us with a few more Game Passes. So we need to quickly check over the ones we haven't done. And that's Ultra Shiny Hunter. Ultra Shiny Hunter, as soon as I thought I did this, it's also going to go ahead and go into the B tier. For the same reason, I really think having all 4 of these passes is crazy, but just having 2 of them, if you just get a really high chance of getting shinies, shiny units by themselves, so they are better than normal units. You really want that shiny Wumbo unit for it to be worth a lot. And now we have these 2 different Game Passes. They are the last 2 Game Passes as well. This is where it is going to be interesting to go ahead and do them. Also, I'm noticing, I think I missed Ultra Trait Hunter. If I was talking about Ultra Trait Hunter, I'd probably put that in the end of C tier. I don't know why I don't have an image for it, but I don't have an image for Trait Hunter. I must have forgot to put it in when I was making the tier list. But Ultra Trait Hunter, I would also put in the end at C tier. Also, guys, you're more than welcome to disagree with me at any part throughout this tier list. If you do, tell me down below in the comments. Don't murder me for it. But that's just my opinion, and it's just maybe how my eyes are when it comes to spending Robux and what I think's useful, but also could just be the way that I play the game as well. Now we're on the last two game passes, which are both speed boosting game passes, and I'm going to try and find out where they are as well, because I know they're somewhere in here. I'm pretty sure they're somewhere in here. If we can find them, okay, where is it? Okay, 5 times speed and 3x speed. So honestly, there is 0 point of getting 3x speed if you plan on getting 5x speed. And especially as you can get 2x speed for free, which I'm assuming everyone's done this. If you haven't, why have you not? 2x speed is literally free in the game. Everyone pretty much has it. As you get it, it's just a like reward from the game. So then you get the question of where do these two go? Because they are both, like I said, useful things to have in the game. If you only had to have 3x speed is going to be a lot better than 2x speed. But honestly, I think 5x speed is going to go with Ultra VIP, so you have to have in the game. And 3x speed, now it's only at all useful if you don't have 5x speed. Please don't buy both of them. If you don't have, if you have 5x speed, it would go here. Honestly though, if you didn't have 5x speed, then it actually just become quite useful. And it probably, honestly, this is assuming you didn't have 5x, I would put it in top of A tier. But because I'm assuming most people may have that, we're gonna go ahead and let's throw it in the middle of, let's put the start of B tier. That's a fair place to go ahead and put it. We'll leave it there for now. And I think I'm pretty happy with this tier list. If there is something to disagree with, do tell me. I know, of course, what some people may do and what I am debating about doing is you could switch them to around. Equally, you could have some very interesting lineups with this, but I think I am going to go ahead and maybe leave this. You know, we'll leave it as this in your final tier list there. So like I said, disagree with me, you're more welcome to in the comments. And hopefully you did enjoy this video today, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.